believe stream is live now. Okay. Well, let's get started. Well, not really started. 30 minutes till tournament actually starts. So, yeah. All right.
So we're just talking, vibing. What's going on?
For any of you in chat who don't know who this legend is talking with me, it's the Jed.
All right. Don't gas me up like that. Then they'll have high hopes for me. All right. And then I'll just start like commentating bad, and then it's over. Nah, what's up, guys? How you doing?
All right. So, yeah, more or less 30 minutes to check in. So if you're not already checked in, make sure you do that.
I don't know. There's a bunch of people I'm coaching. Well, I'm not coaching actually, but there's a ton of people that I've seen like going for coaching sessions. There's like 1 million tickets. I don't know why people don't do the tickets like in advance, like because there's always going to be UCs probably, hopefully. So people do like 20 coaching requests in like the week of it, and it's just like, are you gonna get any quality coaching with that? That's them for sure. I'm really excited to see who goes down. Well, who's your prediction champion, Cap?
Okay, so from what I see so far, right, out of all the players on the list,
right?
Let's scroll to the top of this player list here. So our top 2 seeds are Ornamentum and Wholemeat Orange, and those are 2 players I've seen play a decent amount. I think they're both strong enough to have a realistic shot at winning this one. We've got some familiar names as well. Ariseichi Gaia. I remember he tragically missed check-ins on UC2, so this might be his like redemption arc or something. Who knows? Cold Eggy Man got I think 3rd in the last Underdogs Cup, so he's pretty high on the seeding as well. Lots of potential there. Yana, who won Underdogs Cup 4, is also pretty high seeding. So lots of strong contenders near the top of the seeding here.
Are there any bye champions from UC? Yeah.
Nobody's ever won UC twice. Frankly, I'd be lying if I said I hope somebody wins UC twice. I'd like to see some variance in the champions, but nonetheless, I could totally see that happening.
You never know. Never know, Kev. You get farmed out here, dude. It just sucks, man. No, I'm joking. Shout out to everyone who's participating, for sure. You know, I found out recently that Rick ATC is Venezuelan, and I just thought that was really cool. You know, just to have one of us in there. You know, just really repping it for the region. Shout out to all my Latin American dogs for sure.
It's worth noting, now's not exactly all that bad of a time to showcase some of the badges that you could win from, taking top 3 in Underdogs Cup.
Oh my god.
The
badges.
The badges. You know, of course, some of you might be competing in this tournament for the money, but we at the Underdogs Cup staff, we know what really matters here, and that's always going to be the badges.
It's always the badge.
Can you really like flex with someone? I made maybe like at best a few $100 in Underdogs Cup. That's cool and all, but what really stays, what won't go away. Like you can spend your money, but you can't spend your badge. This golden trophy, that's what really counts. That's what stays.
Yeah. Money, that's inflation, you know, that becomes valueless, but
that's true.
The badge, they could never take that away.
That's actually a collector's item. That's a collector's item. Someday if you need to sell your account, let's go. Not promoting that, by the way.
That's an Olympic, like an Olympic gold medal, you know, or like a Nobel Prize. That's permanent. Nah, shout out to the UC account sellers. I'm joking. I'm joking.
And don't forget, even if you like maybe you miss check-ins, you're not eligible for this tournament, or you just weren't able to compete for some reason or another. We do have the prediction badge. So, yeah, if you're in chat right now, be prepared for that. It's gonna be another thing you could possibly go for.
Yeah, Modest really just wanted to participate in the prediction thing, so he didn't commentate with us. Nah, shout out to my dog. No, he's just sick. He's sick.
Also, it's worth noting that even if you're not top 3 are the only people who get badges, but top 8 all earn prizes. So, yeah, be aware of that as well. Don't forget, if you'd like to donate to the Underdogs Cup prize pool below, feel free to do that. It's in the panels below the username that's probably shown on your screen, or in the About page if you're on mobile. So yeah, if you're feeling generous, you want to donate to the contestants, feel free to do that.
Support our players for sure. Shout out.
Oh, let's go. Tomsley, I believe, donated $200 to the Underdogs Cup prize pool. I think today, for the personal bests challenge, which he set out to the UC Discord. So the stakes are high. I'm not entirely sure what the actual prize pool is right now, but my guess is it's wavering somewhere around $500 to like $600. So yeah, if you're competing in this tournament, get hype. Now, although there are 512 participants this time though, so it could be harder than you generally expect, because, you know, obviously twice the competition, but who knows?
You know, like, if we're not happy with our results, we just distribute the money evenly, you know, everyone gets $1. Just keep it simple, you know? Just everyone's a winner, dude, here. And everyone gets a badge. Imagine, that'd be crazy. So, imagine just OSK Spuds days just giving like 500 people badges, like all at once. That'd be crazy.
Someone asking in chat, is that Jed or am I crazy? You're not crazy, Keshi Sushi. It is the Jed. The legendary, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Jed.
Shout out to my dogs.
Also known as a NotARock, I think, on Worldwide Combos.
Yeah. That was my old tag from Jstris, and then I realized that saying NotARock is like having like a stroke. So I just had to change that real quick. But shout out to my old name, for sure. Actually, my name in Tetris Friends was Kolakon, and so I thought it'd be like quirky to reverse it.
And wasn't your wait? That's actually a good point. Your what do you call it? Your challenge username was like Kolakon backwards, I think.
Yeah.
So
I had the funny picture on. I remember I hosted a tournament with Dazer, and it was on stream, and my challenge profile picture is just like this guy with his mouth open, and like everyone was laughing about on the profile picture. It was really funny. Also, shout out to Dazer, dude.
Dazer W.
Dazer dub. Yeah. You know, I'm too much of a coward to show my own face, but using Dazer's face just makes me feel safer. You know, makes us all feel warm for the holidays.
Like a guardian angel over all of us.
Yeah, just Dazer, just watching. You know, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Never gonna give you up. Dazer never gives you up, dude.
That's right.
No, dude. I remember me and Dazer doing like every individual thumbnail for every past Jstris Cup VOD ever. For hours on end. It was really bad. Shout out to the people who never did anything for Jstris Cup. Nah.
With that being said, I know we had one Tetrio Cup. I don't know when the next one's happening, but I'd be more than willing to rep that in front of our audience here.
Dude, Cab, I was supposed to fight you in that NYU tournament, right? And I lost to this guy called Santi, dude. I was so tilted.
I watched that.
I was so tilted, dude. Like, oh my god, out of my mind. And then today I played
that you're going to win a match in tournament and then losing in loser's bracket is one of the most painful experiences.
No, I was just paying 5,000, but shout out to Tetrio. It just be like that sometimes. Sometimes it's just not your day.
Yeah, it does happen though, yeah.
Sometimes you just, what can you do?
So if you're one of like the top seeds, that might be a sign that you could just get RNG gamed and lose. So that you might feel worried about that. But on the flip side, if you're not top seed, that means that you have a chance. Even if you might not think that you do have a chance. So don't give up if you are in tournament. Just keep at it and you have a shot.
Just don't get tilted. That's the most important piece of advice like I've learned. Like as soon as you get tilted, it's just downhill from there, dude. Because like you just can't, like everything becomes impossible at that point. Like things that you would normally do just become like so impossible. I think anyone who's played Tetra League feels the same way. When you're just getting double PC'd by Cab, dude, and it's just like, oh my god. This game, these Zoomers, man, just double PC. I don't even know how to do PC, man. Alright, I'm trying to do Imperials out here, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. And then...
But yeah, nice thing with competition is that it's kind of like how do you put it? An implicit way, like indirect way of like evening the playing field because everybody struggles in tournament. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. 100% fact, I think like losing to really set the mood. Nothing like wanting to die. Like dude. Like, today I played Kepsi, right? In Tetra League, and I was down like 3-6. All right, and it's just like. Your heart just starts going at 1,000,000 miles per hour, and it's the funniest thing ever. It's just so great. You just love the feeling afterwards. Like if you win, it feels great, and if you lose, you get depression. So it's just like a gamble, It's great.
Shout out to Rebiu in chat for the 100 bits. Let's go.
Yeah, shout out. That's my dog.
For those of you wondering in chat when the bracket's coming out, brackets don't get finalized till after check-ins because if you don't check in, you don't compete in the tournament. So, by the way, check in if you haven't already. But essentially, until all the check-ins are processed, which is going to be in 15 minutes, so check in before then. That's when the bracket's going to be finalized and stuff. So when that's done, then we'll send out the bracket to everyone. Until then, just sit tight. It should be out fairly soon, kind of, yeah.
Also, a good word of advice is, I did this for my dog Pufferfish. I've done it. I couldn't do it this time because some unfortunate stuff. But like having a coach on the day of the tournament, just to like in between the tournament, just for you to review your game, could be really beneficial for you for sure.
True. I
do it for some of my UC. What do we call people we coach on UC, dude? Because I don't want to say students, because that just makes me sound like so pompous. For the people I coach, might do that.
There you go. Got 'em.
Yeah. Like this is Harry Potter or something, dude. No. Now for the people I coach, it's really helpful for them at least if you get a coach in there to just review some of your games, because nobody plays perfect, and even if you win a game, you might have played better and stuff like that. Shout out to the coaches, by the way.
By the way, also shout out to OSK for the banner on Tetrio, the free advertisement.
Every time, and he makes them himself, dude. Like I used to think like you guys would just hire someone, but no, he's just OSK's UI and like GUI game and shit, dude. Well,
that's true.
Kind of pog. It's kind of slick. Keep it real.
OSK, not OSK. Oh no. What am I doing?
Oh, we pronounce it like that? Oh my god.
I've been told that it's supposed to be pronounced OSK. That's never been intuitive to me. That's never worked.
I heard that, but I thought it was a lie. So I thought it was a lie. So I was like, oh, okay. Because OSK sounds like a character from you know what? That's just rude. I had a joke there, but that's just rude. It just sounds like a Shrek character or something, dude. Like one of Shrek's. No, shut up. I love Shrek. Shut up, Shrek.
I'll be right back. Gonna get a quick sip of water here. Don't want to dehydrate myself. Prepping our next announcement also, because check-in's close in 12 minutes, so please check in if you haven't already checked in. I remember like the first time I competed in a Tetris tournament, which I think was WPL 1. I competed in that, and I didn't actually understand what the concept of a check-in was until like maybe 1 or 2 minutes before the tournament started. Don't be like me. Just check in.
No, true. Dude. I remember the first tournament I signed up for was I think it was Jester's Cup 6, 5, something like that. And I mean, like, I'm not that forehead where I can't understand the concept of clicking a button, right? So like an hour before at least 2 hours before the tournament, I was just there waiting on the page so I could check in, right? The hour of check-in comes up, and I check in, right? And then I'm like, okay, I'm checked in, I just start doing whatever. And then the tournament starts, and I'm not in the bracket, and I just start, like, losing my mind, dude. Like, this tournament sucks, dude. And now I host the tournament, so that's funny how life goes. I went from hating, like, I gave Jester's Cup a 1-star review on Battlefy. It's just crazy how loud.
Jester's Cup 1-star review. Oh no. Alright.
Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, I gave Jester's Cup a 1-star review, and now I run it. So. Crazy. Shout out to my dog.
Shout out to Jester's Cup though. High level Tetris gameplay out there.
Shout out to Jestris and Jester's Cup for sure.
Alright, so we've got about 11 minutes left to check in. I understand that if you've been watching the stream for the last 19 minutes, maybe you're getting tired of me screaming at you all to check in, but I think it's worth saying again, if you are registered for the tournament, like you already put the .register in the register channel, and like the bot let you know that you're registered, that means that you are registered for the tournament. So make sure that you check in now. We've got about, around 10 minutes or so to check in. So make sure you do that.
If you don't check in, you don't play. So
that also means though that if for some reason you're unable to compete, just don't panic. Just don't check in. and you'll be fine. It'll just be removed from the bracket.
True. Yeah. The worst thing you can do is knowing you can't play and you check in anyway, dude. Oh my god.
Oh god. That's actually like materialized pain for the tournament organizers.
True.
And then
True,
your opponent just sits there waiting for like 5 minutes as they're panicking. And then the other guy didn't read the rules where you're supposed to like just contact staff if the guy doesn't show up for 5 minutes, so bracket gets held up for 30.
Oh, true. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like it all compounds. It just gets worse and worse, dude.
And then by the end of the tournament, you're waiting for like losers round 2 match.
And you're just sitting there for, because like winner's bracket goes pretty fast, but as soon as you lose, dude, now you have to like load up a movie or something, dude, and just stand there, just wait. It's crazy.
I reacted to the check-in. Is there any way to know if I'm actually in? Okay, when the brackets get finalized, you can type an exclamation point bracket. Right now, the challenge is empty because the brackets are not finalized. But if you reacted to the check-in, then there's nothing else to do. Just sit tight. When the brackets are finalized, we will make an announcement for that. Not just on stream, but we'll also let you all know through the Discord as well. Once that's done, then, yeah, not much else. You just look for yourself in the bracket, and you find your matches. So, just sit tight.
Cub, I'm sure that everyone wants to know, how do you, like, you know, a tournament's about to come up, you're about to have a match, how do you personally prepare before a match? You know, like, what do you do? How do you get into the mindset?
Okay, so I think for me, there's 2 things I might do, depending on what I'm doing. So number 1, if I'm streaming the tournament, right, then maybe I'll take some deep breaths, obviously, which I do anyway, and then maybe I, like, set up a custom room with, like, the viewers or something to calm myself down, practice, like, get my fingers warmed up. But if I'm just, like, in a tournament, like, on my own, I'm not streaming it or anything, just competing, then generally speaking, for me, I just take deep breaths, maybe, like, do a little bit of sprint or blitz if I have to, and, like, warm up my hands, put them together. I have, like, these hand warmers. Like, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with these, where, like, you stick them in your pocket and they get hotter over time. Especially for, like, winter time, which it is now, right? Those are pretty useful. Hold on to those, and, yeah, once it comes down to the match, you take a couple deep breaths and you just get started. Not much else to say.
I remember Microbliss saying that he used to do, like lunges. Like jumping jacks, dude, because he was nervous, so he wanted to, like, I don't know, dude. If you know, we all got our methods.
Yo, step 1, cut your nails.
Dance. Just do a little salsa in there, dude. You'll be fine.
I mean, look, actually, though, standing up and stretching or like moving your body a little bit before you compete is not a bad idea, actually. Straight up, I totally recommend that if you're nervous for tournament.
100%. For me, I just try to imagine that this player is really bad, you know? Like, I'm playing Firestorm, and I'm like, look at this amateur, dude, alright? Like, look, who is this guy, you know? And then that's just... It makes me feel like I should play my best because this guy is so bad. Even though I know, like, internally that that's not true, it just puts me in the zone, dude.
For sure, for sure. As long as, like, it's all about being in the right mentality. If you're mentally there, then everything else kind of follows. Obviously, there's only so much you can do. Like, the reality is, even if I'm on, like, my best day, I'm probably still gonna lose to, like, Diao, but I mean, it can work wonders, though. I could probably beat a player that's maybe slightly worse than somebody like that. If they're playing bad and I'm playing good, it can happen. So,
all you gotta do, look, all you gotta do is just spike out Diao 7 times. How hard can it be, right? Just
yeah. How hard could that be?
Yeah, like, come on. Bruh. It's so crazy watching them, and then watching yourself and realizing, like, how much left there is, dude. Like, it's a long road, fellas. Long road.
I guess I'll showcase the badges again while we're at it. 4 minutes left to check in, by the way, so please, God, if you have not already checked in, please check in. But we've got our badges on display here. For those of you who may or may not have just entered the stream, we've got our prediction badge on the right, so, you know, viewer games, you'll see what we need soon. We've also got our first, second, and third place badges on the left, so, you know, I mean... We were talking about it earlier, but
to my dog. Shout out to my dog, my literal dog. For barking during a stream. Dog champ. Shout out to the chat supporting my dog. Let's go.
Yo, supporting Jed's dog. Let's go. Also worth pointing out, we were talking about it earlier, but I think it's worth restating. Money, like, generally decreases in value over time, right? For the most part. But the badges, those are only going to get more and more rare, because it's still only, like, what, 4 badges a month? So, those are going to be valuable, for sure.
Yeah, no, and it's like, how many times can you win, you know, like, Underdogs Cup 4, dude? That's never coming back, you know? You have to Doctor Strange yourself back in time. It can never happen, you know? That's why you should try your hardest every time.
Gonna get the hard read on that DMCA right there. Before mentioning copyrighted material.
If you show your Underdogs Cup badge to ModestTomato, he will personally send you a picture of him eating food. And now that's irreplaceable, you know? That's why I truly play. If you ever win a tournament, and you show your results to Modest, he'll give you a picture of him eating a hamburger or something, dude. Yo, can we get a dog barking predictions? The dog bark prediction in the chat.
So we've officially got about a little less than 2 minutes to check in. So, yeah, if you're here and you have not checked in, shame. But you still have a little bit of time. Make sure you check in. React to the message in the check-in channel. Get in there. I'd like to take a look at the check-ins channel right now, actually. We've got 389 check-ins, so that means that about 200 people have not actually clicked the reaction. Oh no. Please check in, guys.
Oh no. Cab is sweating right now, dude.
Now, mind you, this is still a lot of people, but nonetheless.
Bruh, how did 512 people sign? Nah, I know the feeling, dude. I know the feeling.
We got like 560 people to actually sign up, but this is gonna be a tragedy if nobody checks in. So if you have not already checked in, please God check in. you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, we should, like, in the future coordinate with like OSK to send like a global message to remind people, because some people generally like genuinely forget.
Yo, by the way, shout out to Arisa Ishigaya for not missing check-ins this time. Let's go.
Let's go, Arisa.
Yeah, because I remember during UC2, Arisa was like reminding a bunch of people to check in, but he himself actually forgot to. So, hopefully that like, I mean, not hopefully, that didn't happen this time. He made it. So, all right, officially it is 1 o'clock. So, check-ins are closed. Yes, check-ins are closed.
Okay, whoever predicted our 5 minutes with a dog bark, dude, you get a...
Alright, so, with that said, that takes us to our waiting screen here. And we will get started very soon. Give us a short moment while we prepare a streamed match, and we're finalizing our bracket. Once the bracket is finalized, we will let all of you know. So, alright, get excited, folks.
Shout out to everyone.
Bracket being finalized in the background here.
Shout out to tournament staff, and good luck to them on dealing with everyone. I'm sure that dealing with amateur players is probably like a million times worse than dealing with people in jstrisgg. But still.
I'd like to give a shout out to UC staff for managing a tournament with 512 participants. Not actually that many because some of y'all didn't check in, but yeah, shout outs to the staff for that. Music kind of loud, by the way. All right, I can tune it down. I'll tune it down. All right, hopefully that's better. Let me update that again.
I feel like if you donate $1 million to OSK, he'll just rename the game to like whatever you want, dude. He'll just name it to like Doggo Cup or
Yo, Doggo.io.
Doggo.io.
And by the way, I want all of you who maybe are a little bit nervous to remember that even if you let's say worst case scenario, right? You lose 2 games in a row, you lose in winners once, and you lose in losers once, and that's it, you're out, right? Even in worst case scenario, you're still at kind of a big advantage because especially the people who've made it far in UC, like have you seen the stonks these people have gotten in their Jesters rating after that? It's pretty great. So just by being here, you're already on track for being a good player.
True. Shout out to Underdogs for like forming the next generation of good players. We take those.
All right, so we are we're waiting a little bit for the brackets to be finalized, and then we'll get started with the matches. So hold tight.
No. I know this is like a million times like more uncertain, right, Cap? But who do you think is gonna be the predictions champion?
The predictions champion?
Yeah, like it's like you know how poker players poker is really random, right? But there's like always like people who know when to pick their spots. Who do you think is that person in your mind?
You know, I gotta say, there's a couple people in chat who I think have a good shot at taking it. I know that CHEEKIBANDIT, the guy who runs the bot for this tournament, he's done pretty darn well in a lot of the predictions before. So he's never won it because he's been robbed every single time, but that's not to say that he can't do it. I think he has a shot. Of course, commentator Jed, I think you have a pretty good shot.
Dude, I gamble all of it on one person, and then it's like their opponent turns into like Firestorm immediately. Like just immediately just starts playing well.
The thing is though, here it's not quite the same because like in like gambling, you can lose everything instantly, right? But in UC, it doesn't quite work like that. Since you can you'll never lose score. You can lose your streak, but the streak doesn't matter that much.
Damn. Shout out to the No Risk Gambling by Caboozled. No, I'm just no, I feel like Cheeky might get it. I don't know. Modest, believe it or not, Modest is a great gambler because he just knows, he just has a very good sense of the players just by, not even watching their play, just looking at their stats. He just creates an idea of them, dude. He actually creates the players, actually. He just has that power. Shout out to my dog. You gotta give shout outs all the time.
Alright, so are brackets finalized yet? We're working on it right now. So, apparently, I've been informed that we've got an extremely large amount of people in the Underdogs Cup VC right now, and I'd highly recommend you join in on the party there, cheer each other on, get each other excited.
There's like 8 live streams in there, dude. You can watch everyone lose at once. It's amazing. Shout out to everyone in the voice chat for sure. Those are my dogs. You could just watch everyone lose in HD.
Oh no, that's true though. UC server boosts are god tier, so we've got high streaming quality. So if you want to watch somebody get like absolutely clapped by 4-wide live, then like you can do that. Give us a short moment though while we are preparing a bracket here. Should just be a short moment.
Shout out to everyone who loses. You really moved the tournament forward, literally.
Working for a short moment here. We're almost ready here. With that, I think now would be not a bad time to introduce our commentators for the tournament. So, I would like to say, some of you might be wondering, oh no, where's ModestTomato? Well, unfortunately, Modest is unable to show up today. I think he's sick, so that's kind of tragic. Regardless though, commentators for this tournament are going to be me, Jed with the Dazer W in the middle, and we're going to be getting Wawi to commentate this. So, he will be showing up later as well.
Shout out to the great Wawi Tetris, dude. Dude, you know why I love Wawi, Cab?
Why would that be?
I love Wawi because he made like a general Tetris guide like all the way back, right? And in a portion of the video, dude, he literally, like, he couldn't even edit it, right? He literally coughs in the video. He's like, what? Like, it wasn't even live streamed, right? So he just coughs, dude. He's like, 1 second, I got a cough. And he goes like, you know? And, and he just, like, he could not edit it out. It was just the funniest thing ever. Shout out to Wawi Tetris.
Making fun of people for being sick. Let's go.
No, it just like, but you can edit it out, you know, like it takes like 1 second to clip it out, you know, just like all you have to do is clip. All right, Modest, you're turning everyone against me, Cav. All right, shout out to Wawi.
All right, anyway, short moment here for things to be finished.
Thankfully, no need for Ren Gaming because Tetrio doesn't nerfs 4-wide. Thank God. You imagine multiplier and 4-wide at the same time? That's correct.
Actually, earlier on in Tetrio's lifespan, that was a thing.
Yeah, I remember
overlap.
Everyone used to, on quick play, everyone would just like 4-wide each other, dude. It was so chaotic.
I remember Wumbo actually had a video where he like 81 spiked someone with like double multiplier 4-wide with like not nerfed combo table. It was absolutely hilarious. It was literally Jestris, but like 5 times more powerful. It was hilarious. And by the way, no line clipping either, so you can get sent 8 lines of garbage and still get 20 combo. It was hilarious.
Shut up. Shout out to the Shout out to Wumbo for 4-widing in every version of the game. I feel like Wumbo would 4-wide you, dude. Like he just can't break his stride, dude. Like you're having a heart attack, dude. And Wumbo's like, dog, I'm at a 25 combo right now. I can't do this, you know. And he just keeps going. Shout out to Wumbo. For sure.
Reports inform me, like staff has informed me that Chalonge is being a little bit H right now. Give us a short moment while we manage that. Shouldn't be long here.
Chalonge is super Fafega, for sure. Half the time. Shout out to the 502 messages on Chalonge for no reason. For sure.
Yeah, the amount of times I've seen Challonge just crash during some kind of tournament is pretty funny. I remember during GGC, everybody was wondering why the match reporting wasn't working because they used a bot system to like report their match scores. And then all of a sudden, like, they came to the realization that Challonge just, like, collectively died, and that was the reason their scores weren't coming through. So we'll see, we'll see.
Dude, I remember when Caboozled Pie beat me in GGC. That was crazy.
I remember the unstonks of all the people who bet on that match.
I remember everyone betting their life on me, dude, and I let them down.
Tragic. Alright,
Every day, I have nightmares.
Bracket is looking less scuffed than earlier. I just need some confirmation that it's working. Alright, bracket is ready. Okay, brackets are finalized. Give me a short moment while I prepare that Discord announcement, but with that said, go find your match. Exclamation point bracket in the chat. Go to the Challonge and get started. Let's go. Alright, good luck, everyone.
Alright. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Make sure to keep the lurk on for the stream to support my dog Cab, but
Yo, Cheesy, you're a Twitch partner? Let's go.
No, we get those. We get those. Can we get Cab to partner? We need it. We need it expeditiously, for sure. Oh, Toucher consuming all your CPU, dude. Hilarious. Happens every time.
Yeah, it definitely does happen.
Every time.
Give us a short moment while we open up this channel, actually. Alright, find your opponent and match results are open. Let's go. Alright, get started, everyone. Alright. Okay. Tournament has begun. We're going to be waiting on our next match now. Yeah, shout out to UC staff for managing this absolute train wreck of an event so far, but, anyway.
Shout out to Challonge developers for not fixing their platform.
Shout out to Challonge. Anyway, streamed matches. Getting started up here. Alright. Give me a short moment while I prepare that.
Someone said my opponent is godlike. Help. Listen, he's only godlike until he misdrops, you know? You just gotta hope for that. Just keep your prayers. Like, just hope that OSK just, you know, adds extra misdrops in each game, and just pray.
Alright. I do remember OSK does have the capacity to inject misdrops in your game, though. That's actually legitimately true. OSK can do that. He can, like, force your left arrow key to just stick. Like, he can, like, push your piece to the left. I know that OSK has the admin panel powers to do that. I was like in a custom room game against, I think it was Modabender, and OSK just like like wrecked my game live. It was pretty funny. So he definitely does have the capacity to do that.
OSK automating misdrops into the game so you get angry. You know what? You're too happy today, dude. I'm gonna just add a misdrop in there. Just for the culture.
For sure, for sure. We are prepping some stuff on the side here, but we will be ready with our next match very soon. Alright, so let's get into our first match here. And that's going to be Jovally versus Dat Pika. So, I do believe Jovily's streaming your tournament matches on Twitch, so yeah, I'm not exactly saying that you should leave the current live stream, but shout out to Jovily. Go send her some viewers. Anyway, we also got DatPika competing here. It's very good username, by the way, DatPika. I personally wish I had a good username. With that said, this is going to be a 1-to-5 match because it is like early rounds of the tournament. So, well, let's more or less get started here. Let's get polling live. Music a little bit too loud. I'm being informed that music is loud. Oh, I will turn it down. Okay, so hopefully is no longer as loud. Maybe manageable now. Better? Okay. Alright. With that said, let's get polling started. So, we kind of always do this for the first question of the event. It's always how many rounds will there be in the set, because, well, how many rounds will there be is kind of a natural question. So, alright, with that said, if you are, hey, chat, by the way, I don't think guessing is open yet. Don't start yet. Don't start yet. Alright, now guessing's open. Alright, get those guesses in there. I'm currently going to, what should I guess? Jed, any predictions?
Listen, it's the first match. Alright, you want to take it easy. You want to take it easy as much as you can. You can't just, you know, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I would say, listen, Jovi, that's my dog. Jovi recorded the Tetris theme in a recorder really badly for me for a video. Alright, no second questions. That's my dog.
You bet.
And so, since I don't know who Megalol DatPika is, I'ma just assume Jovi's better, just because of the nepotism. Alright?
Alright.
If you lose all of your money, then alright, well, that's just you. Shout out to my dogs.
Alright,
Shout out to my dogs.
Jed is, alright, you are in the room. Give us a short moment for DatPika to enter, and once that is done, we will get started here. Unfortunately, if you're guessing after the, Gothic bot said, guessing is closed, y'all missed it.
Yeah,
so that's an
y'all
RIP.
missed it.
So, yeah.
Yo,
just
Jovi
be
betting?
aware. Jovi betting too late, tragic.
Yep.
Look at more continued guessing after the timer's gone. Oh no.
Dude, people are just guessing now for the meme. That's crazy. Look, I would say... No, I'm not, I would say there's gonna be at least 7 rounds, for sure.
Personally, my personal expectation for this is maybe 8 rounds seems like a pretty reasonable guess to me. But I don't know.
You know how many people I saw put 5 and guess 1 in there saying that it's 5 and 6? You know what 5 and 6 means, dude? Is that Jovi gets sent to like Meteor Town or something, dude, right? Gets sent to the Tetrio Hell, dude, where there's only misdrops and sadness.
You never know.
And CPU usage.
You never know. I think, reasonably speaking, it could reasonably be 1, 2, 3, or 4, though. They're all decently likely. Confirming with the players that they're in fact ready, and once that's done, we'll get started. Reports chat is informing me that my microphone is too quiet. With that said, I can increase my microphone volume. I could do that. Alright, hopefully I'm louder now. Maybe all of you can hear me slightly better. Maybe I'm a little bit too loud, we'll see. With that said, I guess we'll get started here. Okay.
Alright.
So that should be our first match of the tournament here. Alright. Jovely versus Dat_Pika. Let's get started.
Good luck to both players. She'll be a big fan of the Forbidden opening, and Dat_Pika as well. Dat_Pika misdrops it. The exact reason why you should never do this opening. In a really bad spot right now. Joey just needs to do any sort of attack.
Oh no, that eyepiece misdrop! Oh god! Oh no, that's not the start that you like to see.
Ripperoni. I saw Jovi put guess 1 for herself. So that sort of confidence really showing right now. Dat_Pika going for an unnamed opening. Jovi with a nice down stack, and but clean garbage for Pika right now. Jovi has a good back-to-back game going on right now. 48 PM with 1 PPS. That efficiency is some craziness right now. Kind of smurfing, I would say, at the moment. Kind of smurfing. Dat_Pika needs to really hurry up. Finds the Tetris. Nice.
This down stack's important here. If Dat_Pika can get out of the situation, this could be fine. There's lots of clean garbage under, but can he get to it?
Jovi does a mishold, but finds the T-spin triple into... Ooh.
But the cancel from Dat_Pika was actually kind of clean, so...
The eyepiece for Dat_Pika is in, like, Brazil right now. It took him forever to get that Tetris.
That's true.
Unfortunate for Dat_Pika, but Dat_Pika right now is setting up for a T-spin Tetris. Will it come?
Oh no!
Unfortunately,
Didn't
have the right P sequence, but Jovely right now playing, I don't know what Jovely's doing right now, but shout out to Jovely. Going back to Dat_Pika, looking for a... Alright, well I guess this is just turning into neutral. 5 rotations for Dat_Pika, that finesse is not approved. Maybe ZZ coaching.
This is actually a yikes though, I mean that's 2 eyepiece misdrops now that we've seen, and that definitely seals it. Alright, 2-0 for Jovely. Dat_Pika kind of scrambling for answers here, this is rough.
Yeah, no. Jovi also playing super solid at the moment.
I'm a fan of that TKI open though. You could go vertical DT or you could go TKI. I don't know. I personally I'd pick the latter of the two. Jovely, not sure what's going on. There's her keyboard stuck or something. Oh no, I think I do know what's going on. The keyboard's stuck. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, it gets unstuck, and that cancel there kind of gets her out of there. And 2 eyepieces, the RNG game, let's go.
Shout out to RNG. The luckiest garbage for Jovi, even though the keyboard got stuck. It's almost like it doesn't matter how well you play. Shout out to RNG. Jovi really needs to find a Tetris. Doing unnecessary skimming is probably not gonna be the best way to go, and Dat_Pika is super covered right now. Yeah, it's gonna take Dat_Pika forever to downstack. T-spin triple 0
yeah,
for Jovi.
Taking the TST kick but getting nothing out of it. Nonetheless though, building up for a TSD here, can Dat_Pika cycle to the eyepiece in time? Not quite. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. I think as it seems, Dat_Pika just not quite able to put out enough damage and not quite being able to defend either. So it's just generally seeming a little bit outclassed right now. Not sure what the opener is either. Interesting 5-4 stack open. Definitely not something I see particularly often.
Yeah, Dat_Pika going experimental right now with the openings for sure. Jovely not doing an opening. She failed PC, and now she's just been wondering where her life has gone since then. But Dat_Pika, that 5-4 stack might have not benefited them very well, as T-spin single almost there for a second, but Jovi's gonna get a great counter spike.
Yeah, that donation was clean, and now Dat_Pika's board is not looking good. Dat_Pika needs to downstack this now. Can he get to it? That's too much damage, and there you go. Yeah, Dat_Pika really struggling to do things here.
Jovi just... Can we get a TR check on Jovi? Hello?
For those of you in chat, by the way, who might legitimately think that this is smurfing, do not forget, we're only around the middle seeds of this tournament, so there's plenty more to come, don't you worry.
No, Jovi, I think Jovi recently got S+ or SS, something like that, so... Shout out to my dog, just playing well. You know, sometimes you just play well and people think you're smurfing. But speaking about playing well, that Pika might win this game right now. Jovi
that was actually
super,
really good
super
piece management there with that OJ and L. And now all of a sudden, the tides have kind of turned for this game. If that Pika can put out just a little bit more pressure, Jovi's in some serious trouble.
Huh? All right, no, Jovi covers up again. She gotta go for the goes for the T-spin double. Oh, but that mishold is gonna cost her the game most likely.
Yeah, that's a nice little combo coming in for that Pika. Just a little bit more pressure from him does it.
Yeah, Jovi is like looking. The eyepiece is in Brazil, but gets out of it. Ooh, looking for a donation? Yes? No, we don't got
How is she still alive? How? That Pika just needs a little bit more pressure. Oh, that definitely does it. Yep, that's it.
All right, Jovi could have 180'd that at least, you know, just even though she was gonna die anyway, you know, just for the effort. Well,
Guess
anyway.
Wonder's kind of shaking a little bit right now. If that Pika like takes another game, Guess Wonders will be in shambles.
Hey, I said 7 rounds. Did I not say 7 rounds? That's all I'm saying, dogs. Shout out to Jovi for throwing for my prediction. You know, definitely didn't DM. Oh, I'm just joking.
Yeah, definitely not coordinated at all. Just like purely, it was just happenstance.
Definitely not Mafia out here. Okay. Oh, but that nice combo from Jovi. But that Pika is throwing out a lot of damage, even though Jovi has a great position right now to downstack. Super clean garbage. That Pika still gets a good downstack themselves.
Yeah, that Pika actually kind of turning it up a little bit right now. I see a lot more solid play coming out of him right now. Nice T-spin setup over there, gonna send a little bit more damage. I think right now, I don't know. I think that Pika has a really good chance of taking another round here, actually.
Oof, yeah, no. Jovi needs that, that S piece really badly. Really needs to figure out how to downstack this really quickly because this Tetris is coming up very, very soon. Jovely does a decent downstack, but doesn't open up the well. Ooh.
Oh, takes a single there. Oh, but the pass-through actually gets her killed. Yikes. Guess Wonders
Shout out to OSK.
Yeah, Guess Wonders, like, crying right now. Looking up at the ceiling, wondering where it all went wrong. And here we are.
In the arms of... No, shout out to Guess Wonders in the chat. Well, shout out to Guest 3ers in the chat, or Guest 2ers in the chat right now. Jovi,
I don't know though. That's implying a Jovely win right here. But Dat Pika's like actually doing a hell of a job right now. Like he's really turning it up.
I don't know right now. This T-spin Tetris coming in from Jovi.
That's big damage though.
You tell me. You tell me. Ooh, unfortunately, Jovi plays well, but then when she doesn't play well, it's just she spends a lot of time not concentrating on the attack.
Oh no, that misdrop from Dat Pika, that could be it. That could actually be it.
That's fatal. That
could be it.
Yeah, this is gonna. I don't.
Trying to kind of figure out how to build around this. Can he do it though? I mean, this is so tough.
Yeah. Jovi trolling right now, not sending any damage.
It's not dead yet though. He's still building. Oh, that T-spin probably does it though, right?
Yeah, that's definitely it. That's it. Shout out to Guest Tours in the chat. What
Alright, Guest Tours taking home the stonks right now. Is there a loser bracket in chat, by the way? Yes, there is indeed. There is a loser's bracket. This is a double elimination tournament.
Big stonkers. 209 lines for Jovi. 158 for that Pika. Most of those lines came from the second half. Like after that 4-0, that Pika really found their stride, but just not enough. Not enough. Shout out to Jovi.
Alright, so yeah, that was a match where I really thought it was lights out for Dat Pika, but he really showed some potential there. Like, really started kind of pulling through near the end there. I'm honestly impressed. I was not expecting that performance, especially like that much later in the in the round. Like when you're down 4-0, most people just kind of give up.
Yeah, let's take notice that Pika was only an A. It's only an A rank. All right. If you're an A rank and you play like that, that's all I'm gonna say, dog. Like,
yeah,
not
gonna lie. Yeah, if you're A rank and you're playing like that, you totally like that Pika. Just keep playing that Tetra League, man. I can totally see. Yeah.
You're the future for sure.
Yeah, the future is indeed bright. So again, we are looking at potentially a match very soon. Staff right now, like, kind of scrambling to get things working here. Give us a short moment while we prepare that. Yeah, lots of matches happening all over the place right now.
Shout out to everyone who has won their first round, and also shout out to everyone who has lost their first round.
Yeah, don't
forget, be like that sometimes.
It do be like that sometimes. But even if you aren't losers, I mean, I'm not sure how many UC winners have won from losers actually, but it's been a decent amount. UC1 was won by winners round, by winners bracket. Losers 2, UC2 was a losers run. UC3 was a losers run. UC4, that was winners. And UC5 was also UC5 winners won, but barely, and like down to the final tiebreaker of second set.
Reset, yeah.
I don't know. We've got a bit of a history of very entertaining like grand finals here. So even if you are in losers, don't give up hope.
Yeah, no, it's not over. It's not over. And before you lose, like, round 2 losers. Nah.
But even if that does happen, I mean, hey, worst case scenario, you think, okay, yeah, I wasted 30 minutes of my life. I mean, it's not too bad.
Definitely, like, once you enter a tournament, you really realize, like how much progress you need, just to get up to that next level. And then you keep trying.
Like,
so definitely...
Yeah, like, one of the things I've, like, kind of told people sometimes is, like, if you're not sure what to do and you're, like, wondering, like, how to improve, you kind of hit a wall. I'd always recommend, like, hey, you should compete in tournaments, because those are always, like, a good experience. They help you play under pressure as well.
Yeah, no, it just tells you, like... Because, like, if you have bad habits, or if you do certain things, it's just, like... It is, like, almost guaranteed that your opponent will not have that habit, and then you'll realize it and you'll stop doing it, and that's when growth comes. But you also have to take it like one day at a time too, it's just like, they don't make firestorms in one day, they make them in 2 days. Shout out to my dog.
2 days.
Shout out to... No, listen. Do
you know how long Firestorm spent grinding Nolfamino Dig Challenge?
No, listen. I remember seeing Firestorm in a Tetris Friends lobby, and I'm like, I'm rooting for you, dog. And I didn't even know Firestorm. That's kind of that I'm the prediction champion, like 5 years ago. That's all I'm saying. Like, and I said to Firestorm, dude, you're really, really good. I think you're gonna do very well. And he said, thanks, dog. And
well, as it turns out, you were right.
That's all I'm saying. I see it, I see it. For sure. Definitely didn't get lucky in a random room.
Alright, so give us a short moment while we prepare our next match. We'll be right there very soon. Alright, so we've got a very, very long username actually in here. We've got Nico versus Pencil Shavings. So, obviously Pencil Shavings. Gotta say, that's a very interesting way of spelling that, though. Kind of a fan.
Yeah, so for comparison here, Nico is an SS 22K versus Pencil, who's a 20K S+. If that influences the way you think. There's that.
So off TR alone, yeah, Nico definitely the favorite for this round, but I don't think there's anything to suggest that that's definitive in any capacity, because I think realistically speaking, it could go either way.
Yeah,
I mean,
and here's
like,
the
thing, have you never choked around to somebody who's lower ranked than you in Tetra League? I don't know.
All right, dude. All right. I get it. No, but here's the thing, right? Pencil Shaving has a 51 APM, right, and 103 versus score, right? While Nico, even though Nico's SS has 41 APM, a slightly higher PPS, but worse versus score. So that means that in terms of stats, all right, Pencil might be a little better. You know, so
That's
just
true, yeah.
don't.
Higher efficiency.
So don't really just put all just because the TR says one thing. Also, it could be just the way Nico plays, right? It just like it might be that Nico plays in a certain way where it's like it results in like better positioning but lower APM. You know, like some players play like that. And that's just it's kind of annoying. But shout out to my dogs who play like that for sure.
All right, let's get started with our polling. All right, guessing is open, so get those guesses in there.
All right, 76. I feel like a guess 2 or a guess 3 is the best bet.
You never know though. I mean, rounds can go long, especially since we did see Nico has a what do you call it? Nico seems to play a cheesier style, so that could suggest longer matches. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? Oh, somebody the spect.
I'm going to guess 3. I think that's what I'd personally guess, but I don't know. Guess 4 could very well happen. I don't think there's anything to say that won't.
Listen, I'm gonna just say number 2 is my lucky number.
All right, we'll see.
I'm gonna just do a fat guess 2, and we'll see what happens.
All right, ready, set, go.
All right, so here we got Nico pencil shavings. Let's see how this goes. PC bag.
Yep.
Let's see what they go for. They both go for PC, predictably. Yeah. Neither of them get it because that PC bag was scuffed. But Nico going for a more open approach, though. Luckier garbage for pencil shavings means that the Tetra is coming up soon. Ooh!
Oh, yo, that Imperial cross.
Imperial.
Yeah, that Imperial cross from pencil shavings was kind of hot. Big pressure already getting sent over. I'm already a fan. I'm actually already a fan of this play. TSD setup right there from pencil shavings. Nico has huge clean garbage to work with though. Turns it all into cheese. Oh my god. Now we know how Nico ended up with these stats. And that counter spike is huge. Oh my goodness.
The change in balance was so quick. Nico converting all that cheese just made it impossible for pencil to get down. Another PC bag. And neither of them get it. Still, Nico goes for a TSD setup while pencil shavings a little bit of overstack right now. Might not be the healthiest thing ever for sure. Well, this might be a big spike.
Yeah, actually downstacking through it with a very clean downstack. Oh, but Nico firing right back instantly. Wow. And there you go. Nico, yeah, that downstack really making this work. Sashitan and Chad already making the comparison to music, who for those of you who might not know, is a very cheesy player in like upper U rank, X rank.
Shout out to music for being a gatekeeper, for sure.
For sure,
making sure no one gets into X rank. Okay. Ooh.
Oh no, that misdrop from pencil shavings was actually rough. It's gonna take a while to clean that one up.
Ooh,
another misdrop from
one.
that J piece. He doesn't see the. Oh, he does see the spin. Let's go. That 180 was hot. Already kind of on his way out. Can he skim through this? Yes, he will. Still clearing some more lines here. Counting to 4. Has to block his welder, which is a little bit unfortunate. Takes a TSD while he's at it. Oh, that multiplier. Oh, that's huge. Nico has no way out. That's death. That was hot.
Yeah, great DS from a pencil and great like T-spin awareness. Just intertwining so many T-spins with that down stack, it just made it really hard for Nico. And Nico not having enough attack either. When pencil was in that rough misstep for a Nico there. Ooh, pencil shaving going for the greedy second PC. Very bad misdrop.
Oh god.
Very bad. Oh no.
Oh god, and he stacks over it too. This is gonna be terrible. Oh god, yeah, you can't live that. That's rough. Not much to be said there. Just unfortunate.
Also, guest 2ers in shambles right now, but I mean guest 3ers in shambles right now. But still, like, if Pencil Shavings could just, I mean, obviously don't misdrop forehead, right?
Oh no, he didn't. Oh, I think he saw the L spin, but he was slightly late. That would have been clean actually, but unfortunately he came slightly late. Now Nico up 4-1.
Pencil Shavings just needs to maybe get a pace where it might be better to just go a little slower, just to not have those misdrops, because Pencil Shavings is just playing very well. And I don't think that being a little faster for a little more APM would is like being real beneficial right now. Ooh, Finn? No, we don't do those. Okay. A little bit of a... Yeah, Nico did a little bit of a misdrop there with the T-piece. And this spike might be coming in to hurt Nico really bad. Yeah, that I-piece... So many dependencies left and right. I feel like this is going to be very hard to get out of if Pencil just sends anything right now. Ooh, very late, and now a huge spike might be coming in soon.
Okay. Yeah, Pencil Shavings trying to downstack just a little bit. Very clean tuck there, though. That's a nice T-spin. Nico pushed all the way up. Wow. Just
flub into a flub into a flub into a flub, and then Pencil just came out on top.
Yeah, I think like what's really like deciding the match right now is like largely misdrops almost. Albatross coming out from Pencil Shavings. Wastes T-piece. I'm not sure if that was intentional. Nonetheless, though, gonna get some good damage out of it. Oh, but Nico's already on the downstack. Nico's actually already on the downstack. This could be huge if Nico can just like put out a little bit more damage.
Oof, yeah. Nico just needs to absorb a few of these incoming spikes. Yeah, and now it's really, really dangerous position for Pencil Shavings. Pencil Shavings really needs to like accelerate right now. No, and too late. Yeah. GG's for Nico.
Yeah, downstack beat offense, and there you go.
Yeah, Nico just that one player you see in Tetra League that you're just like, oh, this guy doesn't, this guy just downstacks. This guy just downstacks, and I can't do anything. No. Pencil Shavings played really well regardless there. Very great game.
Actually, very solid set. And frankly, like, very good showing out of both of them. Except for the misdrops, obviously. Very, very fun set to watch. Personally a fan.
Yeah. Also, any guest tours in the chat? Any guest tours in the chat? The guest who win? The guest who win? Right?
Alright, so our two leaders now are Murph338 and Wong Lamouth 3K. Tied for number 1 at 2100 with 2 correct guesses each. So keep in mind, theoretically, right? The amount of people who would get 2 guesses in a row, it should be like 1/16 of the people, right? Except there's a lot more than 32 guessers. So we've already been kind of proven that you shouldn't always go with the crowd here. Statistically speaking, we should be doing better.
Alright, so in theory, I should be number 1 because I guessed it right both times. I just missed it, but I've been guessing it right. Come on. Alright, can we get a commentator's prediction champ? No, shout out to my dogs. Guessing 3 in the chat. Remember, don't follow the wave. You have to really think about it.
That's true. That's true. The people who get number 1, like, it's always singular winners. Don't forget that. At the end of the day, just following everybody else is not going to be enough. You gotta think for yourself.
You know, it was tempting. I was gonna guess 3 as well, but then I said, why not? You know, Steve Jobs or something. I don't know, dude. Shout out to everyone in the chat.
Right now, looking for our next streamed match here. Hopefully all of you are feeling maybe slightly hyped after that exciting match. On our way here.
300 viewers, dude? Shout out to everyone viewing Underdogs Cup 6.
For sure, yeah. Every single one of you that's watching. Let's go. Also, by the way, now that everybody's watching, I'd like to point out, if any of you are feeling a little bit generous and want to donate to the players, be sure to donate to the prize pool. Oh, Jed's already one step ahead of me.
Shout out to me predicting what Cam was about to say, dude.
Let's go.
I'm in another world. Oh my god, nah. Yeah, if you're feeling generous, definitely support the players and you know, just tip in.
Yeah, Jed with the 5 head, kind of like figuring it out.
Just love. Alright. Anybody want to guess before the thing starts, just for fun? It won't count, but before the match happens.
All right, so give us a short moment while we prepare our next match here. We're on our way. We're looking at bracket here. We've got, I believe, is this a round 2 or round 3 match? We're looking at it right now. All right, round 3 match should be interesting. So this is going to be a first to 7 instead of a first to 5.
Ooh. How are you guys doing in the tournament? If anyone on chat is playing, just let us know. So right now we got our match coming up.
All right. With that
doing
said,
good.
I'm gonna get some gonna get polling started soon.
Did way worse than the last one. Well, that means you're doing way better in this one. You gotta think positive first.
And besides, I mean, last UC was an S-rank tournament. This UC's SS. I mean, naturally, it's gonna be a little bit tough, right?
Right, but right now we got Eyepiece Vibes versus Selena. Similar TR from both players. I see but way better versus score for Eyepiece Vibes. 113 versus 99.
Yeah, I actually recognize both these players. Actually, I recognize both of them. Eyepiece Vibes, pretty active in the community. I've seen him a lot. Pretty sure he's competed in a bunch of Underdogs Cups before, so definitely has some versus experience. Level 1,153, by the way, so plays a lot of Tetrio. Selena, on the other hand, dedicated Tetris VTuber, so definitely
Shout out to VTubers.
Yeah, shout out to the VTuber here. Definitely lots of potential in this matchup. I think both could do very well. They're both pretty similar TR as well. 22,400 versus 22,500 TR, so definitely going to be close. All right, let's go to our next polling question here. How many spikes will we see in this set? So I could see this going. I don't know.
Alright, I'm a little bit of a boomer. What do we call spike again?
Spike is like basically a bunch of lines being sent together at the same time. You'll see the yellow text on the left.
Yeah,
if you recognize
I know what the concept of a spike is. I mean, like in terms of lines, like.
Oh, lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 or more. 10 or more lines.
Okay, 10 or more. Alright, definitely gotta.
So like, yeah, T-spin to Tetris is generally like the most obvious spike you can go for. So I think we could be looking at, I don't know, lots of guesses, guess 2 and 3s. But personally, I think we'll be looking at probably guess 4, personally? I don't know. I think 2, 3, and 4 are all valid guesses.
Yeah, that's like 3/4 of the.
Okay, so there's still, I think, a few technical difficulties here. Give us a short one while we sort this out. Give us a short one.
Alright, when Cav said audio issues, I thought he meant, Chat, you can hear me.
Okay, audio quality is just dipping hard right now. Not entirely sure why that is. Strange things happening right now. Also, I believe desktop audio is dead. So, I don't think anybody can hear Jed right now. So, I'm not sure what's going on with that either.
If you can hear me.
Okay, so now the audio quality now the audio should work, but it should be very low quality. Okay, so Jed, could you attempt speaking?
Hello.
Alright. How bad is the audio on this? Because if my guess is correct, it's not even playing through stereo, so yeah. Audio's
saying
fine.
It sounds fine. People say it's meh. I'm hearing fine, sounds fine.
Yeah, all of a sudden, okay. Alright. Well, I guess we'll try to continue with what we've got here. It is what it is. Alright. So, let's get into a warm-up first. They did request a warm-up match.
Alright.
So, let's do our warm-up round here. So, this will just be a first one. Oh god, Tetrio makes no sound. And desktop audio died. Not sure how that happened.
Alright, well, here we go. Anyway, both going for DT right now. Eyepiece vibes, lasagna that they have to get through. Though again, Selena like always puts eyepiece vibes in a pickle, but just doesn't have the finishing blow. And now eyepiece vibe is gonna get this back to back. Tetris playing 40 line. Gets this. Okay, covers. Eyepiece vibes covers themselves up a little bit, and yeah, no, this is such a neutral game. Like, there's no real real significant points.
So we've got very interesting things happening here in that apparently reports inform me that everything sounds fine to all of you, but I can't hear anything. So if Jed is talking, I can't hear him. We'll live with it though. We're gonna do our best here. We're trying. And there you go. Yeah, Eyepiece Vibes actually took that round. Unfortunately, I think my voice is probably overlapping with Jed's now because yeah.
Well, are we overlapping?
I'm not sure if all of you can even hear me. Does that
No,
work?
I feel like
I'm not sure.
they
Not
can hear
entirely
both
sure
of
right
us,
now.
but I don't know why you can't hear us though.
Okay, so I am audible, but I can't hear Jed, so this is going to be a very interesting experience.
We'll just we'll just act like we're deaf to each other.
With that said, I will attempt something slightly different. Maybe we can rotate commentators here while I try to figure out what's going on.
Sure, get out Wowie in. Wowie should have been in here.
Give me a
Is
short
Wowie in here? Yeah, no. Also, I don't think spikes count on the warm-up. Definitely not. Bring out Wowie. The people need him.
Alright, so I believe we've got Wowie in our commentator VC now. I can't hear him, but regardless. Yeah, well, welcome to the commentary team, Wowie. Hopefully you've been having a good time. You've been enjoying your winter break and all that. And for now, we'll have to substitute stuff here because it's just being H right now, so it is what it is. Alright, I guess we'll get started.
Is this Wowie?
Hello, John.
Wowie Tetris?
It's me.
So,
Oh my god. I'm such a huge fan. Shout out to my dog, Wowie Tetris.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. I heard you talking smack in my tutorials earlier, though.
I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. Going back into the match, IP's vibes. Again, both players playing super. Is this S ranks nowadays? That's crazy. But Selena just has like a much cleaner stack for the most part. Though IP's vibes can definitely be fast enough to just get through it. Very fast in the opening, what kind of neutralizes during the mid game. And ooh, this lasagna we got going on here. This cheese with clean garbage on the bottom is kind of tough to get through for most players. But IP's vibes just has a good keen sense of down stacking.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think Selena just has to send some garbage right here if she wants to capitalize on this position that she has. It's a really good position, but some Swiss cheese garbage on both sides here.
Yeah, no, for sure. Selena always puts IP's vibes in like a bad position, but just doesn't get the finishing blow in any of the like crucial moments. And that IP's misdrop, a little awkward here.
Yeah, Selena can get to the clean garbage underneath. It could be a really nice downstack combo, possibly even a multiplier, which could finish up this game. But she's having a little bit of trouble getting to it right as I say that. There it is. That might be the match.
IP's vibe made like a million misdrops in 2 seconds while I was watching Selena.
Yeah, some pretty decent cancels, but it wasn't enough to do it, and Selena's going to take the first game.
Super nice. Remember, this is the first to 7, so players will develop over time. At least if they have good like tactical awareness, right?
Yeah, looks like DT cannon by both players. I actually don't like DT cannon in Tetrio. Ooh, really good follow-up there, but it looks like Selena's able to cancel most of it, and most of the garbage is pretty clean, so I think she'll be okay.
Yeah, IP's vibe is just throwing out really big punches right now, though Selena can just downstack through it all. It's definitely one of those Toucher League moments where like you're attacking your opponent and then all you see is them downstacking you. It's really sad sometimes, but Selena...
It's unfortunate that Selena canceled there, because actually I think she was in a really good position if she was able to accept that garbage from IP's vibes. But she's gonna end up with some Swiss cheese garbage instead of clean garbage because of the cancel there, unfortunately.
Yeah, but look at these misdrops from IP's vibes though. It's really costing them the games. During a lot of
self-made garbage coming in from IP's vibes. Really unfortunate. Looks like both players doing the best that they can to get through the Swiss cheese garbage. Looks like IP's vibes is going to open up that Tetris hole, send over a pretty quick spike.
But this clean garbage from for Selena here.
This could be a big attack if she sets it up. She doesn't opt for the T-spin there.
Yeah, unfortunate. That could have been huge. That would have actually probably killed IP's vibes. And now
this
IP's
could be a
vibes.
big stack A big
goes for their own spike, and yeah, that's it. Huge spike from Eyepiece Vibes. Amazing.
Yeah, really good usage of the clean garbage there to send that last spike.
Alright, this is definitely a TKI bag, but they did not do it. Sag. Both players instead opting for a
DT cannon.
Oof. DT PC from Eyepiece Vibes 2 times in a row?
That's crazy.
Okay.
He just has the setups on lock, I guess.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever done a DT PC in my whole life, and now Eyepiece Vibes just making it look easy right now. Going for it once again. What's the RNG on that? Definitely trying to know.
Definitely not that common, but Selena definitely went for just a regular Tetris opener that time. Maybe trying to outplay in the mid game because sort of got sick of losing in the opening twice. So.
Yeah, speaking about mid game right now, Selena's mid game looking really crispy. Ooh, J-piece misdraw from Eyepiece Vibes. Yeah, it was impossible.
Yeah, super clean downstacking there by Selena. Well played.
Really nice from Selena. Alright, PC bag. Will he go for PC? No. TKI from Selena. Oof, misdrops the S piece though. And misdrops the Z piece on Eyepiece Vibe size. A lot of misdrops going on here. Is OSK in the lobby? Or is he adding the misdrops in it? I don't know.
Maybe?
A little bit trying to get the prediction in, you know, trying to make the game as long as possible. Shout out to OSK. Tetris for Eyepiece Vibes, while Selena just focuses on the downstack. Ooh, TP's misdraw from Eyepiece Vibes. Really back and forth right now.
Clean that up really quick with a really good L spin there by Eyepiece Vibes. So his stack's looking relatively clean. It's gonna slow down a little bit while both players just try to clean up their boards. But it looks like Selena might have an attack soon. Oh, she doesn't opt for it, just goes for the downstack combo instead.
Yeah, Selena's skimming a lot unnecessarily is very not good for their efficiency at all, because very easily Eyepiece Vibes could just find a spike and end the game. And speaking about ending the game, yeah, look at this tough position. Ooh, but that combo, I would have preferred that Selena gone for the triple after that with the hold on the eyepiece, but just missed it. It's fine. Eyepiece Vibe has a great stack though, regardless. Looking to open up this well right now.
Yeah, to me it seems like Selena's playing very defensively in general. There's a big attack coming in from Eyepiece Vibes here. It didn't end up being as big as I thought, but ends up being enough.
If anyone caught that nasty J-spin, Tetris, whatever? Oh my god, dude. That was sick from Eyepiece Vibes for sure.
I definitely dropped some Pog champs in the chat for that one.
Definitely a Pogger. It's a Pogger. C-spin? Yeah, C-spin variation for Eyepiece Vibes. Selena should definitely not go for like DT. Because I feel like Eyepiece Vibes just has the DT on lock like that. 108 APM.
There's definitely a speed advantage for Eyepiece Vibes here, so I think going for the DT cannon for Selena is a little bit ill-advised. That being said, I do think she can try to be a little bit more aggressive. I think there's a lot of attacking opportunities that both of us have been pointing out that she just hasn't really been going for. Maybe prioritizing downstacking a little bit too much, which is sort of an uncommon problem. Normally people are the opposite. Maybe a little bit of tournament nerves.
Ooh.
Play. Ooh.
This Imperial is not worth it for sure. It's gonna get cancelled in 2 seconds here. Yeah. Like.
Yeah, it took too long to figure that one out.
So anyone who's watching, like, if you see a T-spin setup, it does not mean that it's a good idea to go for it, like, every time. And Selena's about to learn that lesson in tournament. Unfortunate. 5-2 for Eyepiece Vibes.
Which gets you just go for it every single time.
Yeah, unless you're a literal Tetris god, then yeah. But they don't play the same game, for
That's
sure.
True.
Nice
finally
TKI.
a TKI.
Refreshing to see. Playing 40 lines for a second there, while Eyepiece Vibe is really high right now, looking for that eyepiece. Does not have a J. It's gonna make the stack really unbalanced for a second here. Yeah, looking for that. That J was in Brazil. Yeah, full rotation. Ooh, the skim didn't work out for Eyepiece Vibe. There was a huge spike there for a second. Selena does a Z piece misdrop into a T-spin 0, into a T-spin single, but that creates a little bit of garbage. But oh, it would have benefited Selena to do a 180 so bad there. That would have been a huge spike. Unfortunately, just does not get it at all.
Yeah, luckily, IP's Vibes was IP's Vibes was dealing with a lot of misdrops of his own, and so there wasn't really an opportunity to take advantage of that. But both players able to get out of their misdrops, and it looks like IP's Vibes is being pushed a little bit towards the top. A lot of messy garbage on his side. He's gonna have trouble getting out of this. If Selena can just send some garbage, this is an opportunity for sure. Looks like she's not able to find anything. Just a lot of doubles and singles, not able to capitalize on a pretty much sure winning position if she just attacked.
Yeah, this too wide. Oh my god.
Oh, we got combos?
Yeah, but it did not work out. It was such a it was not worth it at all, because that gave IP's, because it was a gamble, right? Because like it was supposed to lead up to a spike, but since Selena didn't get it, it doesn't really matter, I think, in the long run. Maybe not. Ooh,
yeah, she just needs to find some sort of attack here. IP's Vibes have been on the verge of death for the last at least 30 seconds, but somehow Selena, another single coming out. She just needs to set something up.
Yeah, great blocking from IP's Vibes too. Just at the top, waiting there for Selena to send anything to block it, and does it with the TSS. And now, great down stack and great stack for IP's Vibes right now in comparison to Selena. Selena has to do so much skimming to just send out anything, and you can really see like how having a down stack style sometimes might not be beneficial when you're all the way at the bottom, right?
Yeah, if this game goes IP's Vibes' way, I mean, that's going to hurt, because this was a completely winning position from Selena for the majority of this game, and now it seems like she's gotten back into a pretty decent spot, but totally giving away that game in the middle there. Maybe it won't matter, since she seems to be winning again. Once again, she needs to attack.
IP's Vibe does not feel like losing, though. Really just trying to hold on. Yeah, that L piece there for the single is probably going to cost IP's Vibes the game.
Oh, the skins? Can you find this garbage hole? It seems so hard, though. I don't even know. I can't figure it out in my head, so yeah, it's not happening. Finally, Selena takes another game. She's trying to keep it close, but definitely still a competitive match.
Yeah, 30-minute game there, from what it seems like. IP's Vibes with that great defense.
Yeah, this one will have to switch commentators mid-game if the games go that long. Really big spike, maybe, from Selena, if she can find it. Not as big as it maybe could have been, but still pretty good.
IP's Vibes
before she
some
dies.
Great spiking. Ooh, gets stuck with the T-piece for a second there. Unfortunate.
Looking for the down stack here. Unfortunately covered up the hole for a second. Looks like she might be out, but pushed towards the top even more. Ooh, has to cover up the garbage hole once again. Oh, this is a nail biter of the down stack. Oh, not able to happen.
Yeah, IP's Vibes with that great recognition, like, takes a second to just look at Selena's board and just, instead of opting for what would have seemed to be a 4-wide, just goes directly for the T-spin double there. Great, DT from IP's Vibes. Almost, well, not almost, but was going for the PC setup as well. Still, both players in neutral right now. Great garbage for IP's Vibes, while Selena, does not have the pieces for this T-spin setup she wanted to go for. Unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, committed really hard for that T-spin at the end, but the T-piece just didn't come. Probably just needed to get out of that somehow. But not able to figure it out in time.
Regardless, great play from both players. Really good showing from both. I would say that it seems that a lot of people are rooting for IP's Vibes in the chat. Well, there you go. I don't know which guest won this match, but I feel like it might have. I think it was guest 4, right? Because this game seemed to last so long.
Yeah, there was that one game that Selena had won for so long, and that game just went forever, so it's got to be guest 4.
I'd just like to make a short kind of announcement here. So I can't hear any of the commentators. I can't hear anything right now, but that's fine. I'm sure they're doing great. With that said, in 48 minutes, so 3:00 p.m. PST, we're going to be undergoing a short intermission to fix audio problems, because that's also around when we're going to be like doing commentary rotations and stuff. So that is when we will be doing a short intermission. Stream might die during that time. Sorry about that. Just stick around. But yeah, until around then we're gonna be dealing with a couple things to fix up, get stream working again. But until then, just sit tight and yeah, we'll be fine. All right. Thank you. And Jen and Wawa, you can take it away.
All right, thank you so much, Cab. Shout out to Cab's audio for not working. Shout out to my dog for barking in the middle of the important announcement. Just love to see it every time.
Shout outs to Discord for allowing screen sharing so I can randomly start commentating in the middle of a match.
You love to see it. You love to see it for sure. So Wowie Tetris. You know, when I started in the community, alright? Like when I really started to look for like stuff like PC guides and stuff, right? You were the first person I watched. Okay.
Wow. I'm honored.
Because you're the first person that appeared in the recommended tab. Alright.
Yeah, actually Garbo has taken over. So there was a while where I was like obsessively checking where you like go to YouTube on an incognito tab, and if you just search like YouTube tutorial, I wanted to see if I was like the first one. And I was the first one for a long time, but recently Garbo has overtaken me in the YouTube recommended algorithm. Definitely has that superior production quality.
Can we get a Wowie comeback in the chat?
Yeah, my YouTube channel's kind of dying, not gonna lie.
Can we all just watch Wowie Tetris videos?
True.
All at once. Check out Wowie Tetris on YouTube for sure. That's my dog. People saying they learn how to finesse from you, Wowie. I never understood how finesse works. I'm gonna be honest. Like I tried playing Tetris or whatever, or Tetris or however you say it in French. It was just so difficult for me. I'm like, I'm just a boomer at this point.
Yeah, finesse is so hard.
Shout out to JKVLX for the raid. Yeah.
I think if you just like think about finesse, you just like start doing it more because it'll just start bothering you once you learn about it. I think that's the best way to learn it. If you're the type of person that once you know that something's right, it'll just keep bothering you whenever you do it wrong, and eventually it'll just get better.
You know, Wowie.
What's up?
You're X rank, right?
I am not X rank, I'm U rank.
Oh, you're B rank? No. You need to watch your own videos, dog.
Yeah, true. It's so funny actually. Whenever I play Tetra League and the other person is like, "Yo, is that Wowie? I like learned Tetris from your tutorials," and then they'll just 7-0 me, and I'm just like, "Well, what the heck? Why can't I learn Tetris from my tutorial?"
Yeah. Oh shit, that sucks.
And they're like, "GG, thanks for the guides," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the support, I guess."
Like, thanks for beating my ass. Dude.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thanks for beating my ass, dude. That's my dog. No, shout out to Wowie. Oh, LumiFlow, thank you for the 23 viewers. Shout out to my dog.
Does Wowie ever regret making those tutorials? I do not, but I do regret making them so early because I had a really bad college laptop at the time, and so the production quality was so bad, and now I feel like I can't make better tutorials because they wouldn't fit with the other ones, you know? So I feel like I'm just stuck in this whole like talk over a PowerPoint presentation vibe, which I don't know is the best, but now it's just kind of my thing, so.
It wouldn't fit, man. Why we never give up, dog, all right? People are there for you, man. People aren't there for the production.
Sure. How's the bracket looking right now? How far are we? Looks like some people are in round 5, some people around 4.
Yeah, we just streamed the first to 7, so we're pretty far in, I would say.
Yeah, it's getting pretty exciting. Do you have any favorites for this tournament?
For me, my dogs. Shout out to my dogs, Cohen and Fragnatic. Fragnatic is like one of the biggest Spanish streamers for Tetrio, and he's in the tournament. He's SS as well, so real big hopes for him. Though you never know, like SS isn't here. Like when they play in tournament, they turn into like Firestorm, Diao, Hebo Mai, Blink.
True.
I'm sure Blink is in this tournament for sure. Just chilling.
Just smurfing it up on some account. Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Blink. Blink Smurf. Oh, we got guesses? Alright. Okay. Coming up right now. Yeah, we got a room. GJZY. So, what are the predictions you think, Wawi? What do you think?
Not sure what game we're in right now, to be honest.
This Wawi guy. Oh my god. Alright,
Yeah,
so it's
confirmed.
it's a Sue CKC or Suck. I'm not saying this. And Gruber. Right now. I'm in the room though, so just waiting for cap signal.
Oh, gotcha.
What is the longest combo you think we'll see between Gruber and Sue CKC Suck C? Sexy?
I think combos are not that big in Tetrio, so gotta think it's probably can't be much more than 8, right? It's gotta be 1 or 2.
You said Tetrio?
Yeah.
Shout out to Tetrio. Going combos. That's the weirdest pronunciation I've ever heard.
Well, you see, it's a .io game, you know? You got survive.io, you got snake.io. So
I don't know what this guy's talking. So for the combo, I'm getting a guess 2 vibe right now. We've had 3 guess 2s in a row, people. And so if you don't guess 2, then I don't know what to tell you for sure. Because guess 2 is where it's at. Shout out to Wawi Tetris for following me to hell with this horrible guess that I'm probably just gonna make.
It's got to be a guess 2, because no one's gonna go for combos, but there's always just gonna be that one combo that goes a little bit long, you know.
For sure. Just waiting.
So do you know either of these players?
I don't know them, but I'm gonna just guess off their Pog names which one is better. Gruber definitely, you know, because you're a Gooby Goo Bear, right? So
Sure.
definitely Gruber for me. I don't know them. I'm gonna just assume
Gruber definitely has the capitalized name, so it's definitely more legitimate for sure.
For sure. Like once you got that capital G in there, you know, it's like
Exactly.
you made an effort to make your name like that, you know, and so I just think that professionalism extends to every aspect of the game for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely has a whole practice routine set up. I get those vibes from him.
Yeah, definitely took note of the coughs on the tutorials for sure. And just making
College laptop editing.
Yeah, definitely on the college laptop. For sure. Sue coming in S- versus Gruber, who's SS. So we get a 16k versus a 22k here. Gruber has 45 APM with 91 versus score versus Sue, who has the same versus score but significantly lower APM. So this is gonna be really interesting. Match starting off here. This is a TKI or PC. TKI or PC or DT bag. Crazy bags out here.
Yeah, it looks like Suk went for the PC. Wasn't quite able to do it because of the quick garbage sent over to Gruber.
Still, shout out to my dog. I feel like Gruber has I feel like Sue is gonna have to rely on efficiency more, looking at the APM, while Gruber is just looking for these T-spin triples. Though unfortunately, he's gonna have a really ugly board due to not having the pieces. Though Sue with a really bad eyepiece dependency. What am I looking at right now? This is like
this is some modern art. I'm pretty sure you can sell that to the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. They'll pay good money for the artwork on that board.
Any MoMA investors in the chat, dude? What is this? Yeah, no, looking really scuffed for both players, but no one seems to want to die either at the same time. So
yeah, this has turned into a cheese race battle. Perhaps both players just agreed beforehand that they just wanted to battle in cheese race and have mutually created their own cheese race.
Perhaps
like
this
Gruber
was
will take
warm-up?
that first one.
Yeah, shout out to Gruber. Brain fried. That's what Gruber said. Oh, really nice from Gruber there. A lot of T-spin triples from Gruber, dude. He must be like a specialist in that, because I never do these. Sick spike from Gruber.
Yeah, really fancy setups coming out from Gruber, and no mistraps this time. So
yeah, you love to see the stick spin. Just throwing out all the meme openings out there.
Yeah, the DT
right
cannon coming in hot now.
Yeah, speaking about meme openers, you were taking a while to think about this DT, getting real philosophical in the thought right now. And yeah, Sue, one thing Sue misheld there, because it would have been better to use the LPs, but Sue is really struggling to use their efficiency for like for the purpose of like trying to counter Gruber's big attack, because Gruber's just going for these big T-spin triples and Sue is not down stacking well enough to get through it all, even though the garbage is super clean.
Yeah, there's also a decent amount of like self-made garbage coming in by Sook, in that he's doing clears that just don't really make sense.
Yeah, speaking about modern art, oh my god, the Picasso 1903.
I don't know how modern Picasso is, but I get your point.
Any art historians in the chat to make while we look stupid right now, or no, I'm just
So Gruber has pretty comfortable 4-0 lead at this point. Seems to just be comfortably kind of APMing down this game. Hasn't really needed to adapt much. Just kind of sends over lions and Sook sort of rolls over. So hoping to see Sook sort of pick things up in this match, make some adjustments, and we can get a game on our hands.
Okay, so Gruber, I love how the way Gruber stacks, like, has no fear in doing like little soft drops here and there just to make the stack as solid as possible. And as I say that, the stack becomes super uneven. Shout out to my dog for the curse myself. Sue has a bunch of cheese though, like a lot of cheese.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for Sook to get through this, and Gruber has been pretty consistent with this APM, so I don't think he's gonna give Sook a chance to do so. Another cheese set up here. I think it's gonna be it.
Lasagna with extra cheese, crazy. Yeah, Gruber might be a sweep.
Yeah, Gruber really showing up in this match, making it look easy. Going for another PC right now. Able to find it.
Yeah. Wow, you make great guides, right? Oh, going for a fin too, right? How do you know when to on which side to do the PC on? Because I always see like me and my opponent do PCs on opposite directions.
I think it's just random. I'm not a huge like PC expert, but I'm pretty sure it's random. I don't think you can tell from the starting bag which one's better.
Shout out to all my dogs who've missed PC because of the direction. It feels bad. Ooh, that mishold from Gruber could have just won them the game directly. Because Gruber had a T-spin triple back to back into Tetris, which is like 1 billion damage on Tetria. So
a lot of clean garbage from both people right now. This could be an explosive game if they both start firing off at the same time. Oh, unfortunate misdrop on Sook's side. And if Gruber's able to send a big spike with this clean garbage, he doesn't even need to. As
yeah,
7-0
from Gruber. Could just not like Sue had a combination of like overstacking and just like generally slower than Gruber, and really cost them in every game. So still great games from both. Shout out to both players, and yeah.
Yeah, it was really consistent APM by Gruber with that one in that game. Pretty much anytime there was a mistake on Sook's side, Gruber was able to capitalize pretty quickly because there was just a constant stream of attacks coming over from his side. And that pressure is just going to cause even more misdrops. It just keeps spiraling.
Yeah, no, still great. What guess did we get, chat? What guess was it? Let me know for sure.
I don't think I saw any huge combos that game. I don't remember what the exact one was.
Is guess 2 still on? Yes? Yes, missed it again, even though, called it. I missed it, but I called it. It's been guess 2 every single round. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I've called it every time.
It's just a 2 kind of day.
Listen. I see these things, all right? I see it.
You see into the matrix.
And I saw that there's no way. Cheeky at me every time, and he realizes that at the sacrifice of seeing the future, I don't have good decision making for sure. Looks like we're going straight into the next match though. Mana Bender versus Gruber coming up.
Ooh, Gruber gets 2 matches in a row on stream.
Yeah, shout out to the staff for putting this guy on stream 2 times. Definitely not pressure.
Get far in the tournament, I guess.
Yeah, we'll just wait for staff to get some people in. Streamer battle. Oh no, it might be Eyepiece Vibes versus Gruber. I'm not sure.
Ooh, that would be exciting. I think I would give Gruber the edge in that match based on what we've seen from them just today, but I haven't seen either of these players before today, so you never know. So how was your Christmas, Jed?
Dude, my mom just came in and just said, "Could you order Chinese food?" And I'm like, "Dog, I'm in the middle of something." Shout out to my mom, dude.
Nice, you're spending time.
No, we're good. We're good. Oh yeah, I spent time with my family. Yeah.
Nice.
It was a tough moment. I had a unfortunate circumstances happen, but
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good at the end of the day. Good. I'm here, so that just tells you that we're good. Though it is Gruber versus Mana Bender. The question is, what is the longest back-to-back chain we'll see? Listen, folks, guess 2 has been the vibe this whole time, right?
True. But Gruber's been getting a lot of back-to-backs. He might go even further. You never know.
Now, are you gonna tell me there's gonna be something greater than 5 back-to-backs in a row? Listen to what Wawi Tetris just said.
I'm telling you that. If you see what I wrote in the chat, I don't believe my own words. So.
Shout out to Wawi for telling you one thing and doing another. We love to see it in the chat. Shout out. All right, starting off now. Starting off, we got okay, this is a really dynamic bag. You can go for any opening, honestly. Mana Bender goes for PC, while Gruber goes for what seems to be the staple of every tournament, DT.
Yeah, what do you think about DT Cannon in Tetris?
I feel like DT is way too closed.
I completely agree.
Like, DT is so closed in a game where you can get hit so hard that if your opponent just doesn't do anything that isn't DT and just focuses on like good absorption and return, then it's like you're going to Pound Town, and Guy Fieri's not there. It's just OSK and Kaguri, which just might be better, honestly. Back into the game, Mana Bender doing some Mino art. Unfortunately.
Yeah, push up towards the top of the screen there, and Gruber's APM prevails once more. Going for a PC opener now. Not able to find it, but has a pretty clean board, so Gruber looking pretty good right now. He's able to... Oh, I don't know about cashing in that early. I think he could have accepted and had been in a really good position there.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of players miss the concept that you can take hits, like if you're in an okay position, just to assure that your opponent, one, will receive your garbage, and two, you have something to work with after. Ooh, really bad eyepiece misdrop from Gruber. It's gonna create an eyepiece dependency here, and stacked super high. Any sort of spike, yeah. Oof. Unfortunate. Yeah. Mana Bender getting that dub ski off the eyepiece misdrop from Gruber.
Yeah, Gruber just wasn't able to manage when he was accepting versus canceling that game. I think his actual play was not too bad besides the one eyepiece misdrop, but he just sent lines at all the wrong times.
Shout out to Gruber for, even though getting like a bunch of pressure, still does the entire stick spin. That's my dog. Yeah, no, does an entire stick spin there and just kills Mana Bender off the top. Going for it again? No. Honestly, I can't tell the difference between like stick spin and like every other, like, what's the other one, like Hachi or I don't know, dog. Like I'm a boomer. I don't do those openings.
Yeah, same. I just TKI every game, to be honest.
SDPC, yeah. Shout out still. Gruber just doing a bunch of damage right now. It's still guess 2, right? I hope so.
Yeah, I think it's still guess 2. Gruber's really consistent with these setups here. He's able to send a lot of lines really quickly. It might be good for Mana Bender to just do something super simple, just like a Tetris opening or something, and just focus on using Gruber's garbage against him. When you're at an APM disadvantage, it's a really good strategy to go for. It's something that Heibo Mai does a lot because he's very frequently at an APM disadvantage against the best players in the world, and he still somehow manages to take wins by just using the opponent's garbage in a smart way.
Shout out to Heibo Mai, who competed a million years ago. Still influential. If anyone caught the stream today, he was speedrunning on Tetris Effect, but still, still for me to go.
Shoutouts to all the Tetris players of that era with Madiabar and Haha and all those people from back in the day.
Shout out to all the boomers.
True.
And speaking about boom, very good spike from Mana Bender there.
Yeah, Mana Bender still keeping it competitive. Definitely going for some setups of his own, keeping even with the APM here. Really well played by him.
Yeah, Gruber way too committed to stick spinning, because about to die here for doing a stick spin. And yeah, just
I'll be honest, this game is just like a canceling difference. Like, whoever manages to cancel better is just winning. They're both pretty much going for the same opening, and whoever times it better is just winning. But I'm not even sure if either player is particularly trying to time it, or if it's just sort of whoever gets lucky. Because it seems like they're both just playing as fast as possible. I'm not sure if you see anything different, but that's what I'm seeing right now.
The thing is that Gruber is literally just stick spinning like as high as possible, and then hoping that Mana Bender just gets it all and dies. And Mana Bender is not really doing anything particularly special. So like, Mana Bender really needs to find like something, because look how high Mana Bender is. Yeah, almost dies from the.
I think he just focused on downstacking. These would just be easy wins. Yeah, you see, like, he wasn't doing anything fancy there. He basically just did Tetrises with the garbage that Gruber sent him. And the thing is, if you just time that correctly, Gruber is just going to fall apart because he's just sort of blindly sending garbage, which, I mean, Tetris isn't a single-player game. You can't just focus on your own board, right?
Don't tell that to Firestorm for sure. But going back into this, yeah, Gruber misses a few teaspoon Tetris spikes here, and spending way too much time on this thing. Waste both eyepieces, and now this eyepiece is in Brazil, while Mana Bender has an eyepiece dependency. Yeah. Yeah, Mana Bender has had an eyepiece dependency there that's gonna cost him the game most likely. Yeah, no way.
Yeah, good try by Manabender, but just unable to stack optimally there. And this is a pretty close game. It's 4-4. Pretty hype.
And you know, yeah, I'm noticing it now. It's like exactly what you say. It's like Manabender is just working with Gruber's garbage, so it'd be in Gruber's interest to just like not feed him. Like if Gruber's gonna feed Manabender garbage, it should be spikes that are like you have to block at least once to return, or sometimes just catch Manabender in positions where you don't have the pieces, right?
Yeah, I really like how Gruber played that game. You see how he sent his T-spin a little bit later that time, and so he had a Tetris hole underneath with Manabender's garbage because he waited a little bit longer, and that just made his attack like more than twice as strong, even though it was only one extra attack. Just because not only is it one extra attack, but it's 2 attacks that aren't getting canceled. So it's actually 4 times as strong, even though it's only twice.
Super clean well from Gruber. Almost kills Manabender there. Fortunate Tetris for Manabender. Gruber now playing 40 lines from all the way on the top. Unfortunately, skims a triple there. Maybe could have gotten a better back-to-back.
Yeah, a little bit of a classic Tetris simulator by Gruber there, just going for a lot of Tetrises in a row. A little bit of messy garbage on Manabender's side, but I think he'll be able to deal with it if he starts downstacking soon-ish.
Actually covering himself up a lot right now, Manabender, and just this is like one of those holes you don't want to get caught in, where you keep playing with the same like and then you just never get out, and so that just gives your opponent like so much time.
Yeah, luckily he was able to get to the bottom this time, and now Gruber does have a little bit of messy garbage. Both players actually have a little bit, but it's not going to be anything too difficult to deal with. Both players just canceling their own attacks there. And it's a pretty neutral position right now, I'd say.
For sure. Though Gruber has a lot of cheese at the moment, but Manabender with this like 9-0 or like 9 or 8-1 stacking is really making it difficult for them to send any attack, you know. While Gruber is just trying to deal with the cheese at the moment. Like if you have your opponent in a cheesy position, you really just want to look for as much attack as you can, because it really pressures your opponent.
Yeah, there's sort of 2 schools of thought of what to do when both players have cheesy garbage, because on one hand you want to deal with your own, but on the other hand, if you just spike the other person out, like, it doesn't matter if your board looks bad if they're the ones who are dead, right? So sort of depends how aggressively you want to play and whether you see the opportunity to spike in time. But it seems like both players just trying to clean up their boards right now. It seems like the game slowed down a little bit as both players started dealing with some messy garbage. Looks like Manabender is finding himself near the bottom. Maybe he can set up some sort of an attack here.
Yeah.
Looks like he's taking a while to do so.
I'm trying to time like Socrates and Plato or some shit. Kaidon? No, we don't do Kaidons. Okay. Manabender somehow just skimming, but sending so much cheese to Gruber. This game is almost going on for 3 minutes. Yeah, going to 3 minutes. Both players just
garbage from Tetris Friends. That was some good stuff.
Yeah, Tetrio just wants to gravity you to death. OSK doesn't believe in a hurry up. Though I think hurry up is like pretty bad anyway.
Made for some pretty hype match endings though, for be sure. Both players still with somewhat messy garbage. Manabender, if he's able to find this garbage hole, should be able to send the spike, maybe accelerate this game a little bit.
Yeah, no, Manabender in a really terrible position, yeah.
Yeah, the gravity kind of got the best of him there. He wasn't able to figure out the stack in time and just ended up with a lot of self-made garbage.
Alright, and again, stick spin for Gruber, while Manabender going for just waiting for Gruber to spike, right? Though that overstack might kill Gruber. I mean, Manabender. Gruber, yeah, on the pressure, and that's it. Wow, amazing game, amazing finishing from Gruber. Too greedy from Manabender.
Yeah, at the end, I think that match just came down to timing, really. Madbender had some really good timing setups in some of the middle games, but at the end of the day, Gruber's openings proved to just be too strong. He got so many wins just off the opening in this match, really showing the strength of those high APM openers.
Yeah, shout out to Stick Spin. Whoever taught him that. Who's coaching? So that's what I want to know. Who's coaching? Okay, last match before intermission, everyone. So, yeah, let's get this going.
Was that another guess 2 victory?
Was that a guess 2? Guess 2 strikes again, dude. What
Like
can I
that.
say?
It's just guess 2 diff.
It's my vibe. What can I say? I got 2100.
Rigged confirmed.
Top 3 right now is Wong, Lamau 3K, Shiny Felix, and Murph 338. With
But really, Jet
400.
is at the top in our hearts.
Really, it should be me, but
Yeah, true.
But really, it's the people.
Yeah, the people are always the winner at the end.
What can I say? You know what? I don't even know what the next prompt is, but I'm gonna just guess 2 right now. I don't care. I don't care if gambling's not even ready yet. It's just, I just know.
It's just got to be a guess 2.
It's just gotta be guess 2. It has to be. Though we're just waiting up on the next match right now. Potentially, we might see Gruber again. I hope not. I feel like Gruber is having a heart
Gruber
attack.
is the anime protagonist of this tournament. We must follow his every match.
Shout out to Jed's mom in the chat.
Oh, is your mom in
yeah.
the chat right now?
No, she came into my room, and so then
Gotcha.
maybe we should swap my mom instead, and she'll just
True.
commentate.
We should see what her thoughts on these games are.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder what her opinion on the schools of thought of cheese.
Do you think she likes TT cannons or?
Yeah, I feel like she just has like a very conservative opinion. She's a
Oh, gotcha.
classic player. She's just all about
She's all about the
fundamentals.
tip, so I see.
Yeah, just
She's definitely a Hebo my fan.
yeah, hummingbirds and stuff like that. All that
I
stuff.
gotcha.
It seems we're gonna have Gruber versus IP's vibes. Gruber just getting You know what? Let's just have a Gruber only stream.
Gruber is really the anime protagonist here.
Just Gruber only. Only groups. Only groups. But IP's vibes, a fan favorite. Coming in right now, I feel like. Honestly,
IP's vibes in the chat saying, "Hello again, time to lose." My dude, you gotta have some confidence.
I feel
Believe
like
in yourself.
I feel like IP's vibes might take this, because, like, yeah, Mana Bender was really good at like waiting, right? But not the best. And so I feel like IP's vibes is just gonna return it. The prompt is, how many lines will the largest spike send?
And I already guessed 2. It's gotta be the 2.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna guess 2 right now. Definitely gonna guess 2. Yep, definitely didn't guess 3. Shout out shout out to my tags. Shout out to everyone following a trend. If it's guess 2, I'm out. Yeah. If it's guess 2, then Caboozle is DMing everyone.
True. Shout out to Mugra in the chat.
Oh, Mugra. That
guy's been in the Tetris community for ages.
Yeah. Shout out to Mugra. Cheeky said I'm gonna scramble the graphics mid-tourney. Shut up. But yeah, no, we're just waiting right now. Seems Cab is asking the players if they're ready. And we'll just get this going.
We're ready to start in a sec.
Alrighty. So here we got Gruber. Eyepiece Vibes. Here we go. Both players going for a DT. Eyepiece Vibes really knows the DT. You know, these Zoomers just learning openings far beyond anything I could know. Sounding like Microbliss right now. Yeah, Gruber has super clean garbage though, and that T-piece for Eyepiece Vibes is very, very far away. Definitely needs the T-piece vibes right now. Though manages to get out, so it's a little bit of a cheese to Gruber. Gruber looking for this T-spin double, gets it, while Eyepiece Vibes, covers themselves up with the O-piece. Gets out anyway, and the thing is that Gruber is now punishing Eyepiece Vibes when they make these big mistakes, right? So, like, they're just getting this cheese upon cheese upon cheese from when they get out, because naturally when you get out, you do like a little combo, right? And yeah, right now it's just very back and forth. Neutral can change at any moment.
It's like both players are just trying to get to their clean garbage right now, and they also both have some cheesy garbage underneath. Unfortunately, that's going to be a T-spin single for Eyepiece Vibes. It's going to be sort of awkward for him to get through this, but Gruber really getting pushed towards the top right now. He needs to downstack ASAP if he's going to get out of this. He really needs an L piece. Not able to find it, so he's trying to find another way out, but it's just really awkward.
Yeah, super, super nice recognition from Eyepiece Vibes when they had a hole in their stack to go for first the Tetris and then the T-spin single, because they could recognize that the stack was going to be closed anyway. Though, speaking about closed, that misdrop unfortunately closes a Eyepiece Vibe stack temporarily, but both players are super high up right now. Though
yeah, right here, you just gotta go for the kill, I think. Trying to get through your stack is a little bit not practical, I think. Because either player, it's basically as if it's hurry up garbage. You just have to go for the kill first, I think. We'll see.
Yeah, both players might not be too observant, you know, like they're just focusing on their own boards. And yeah, unfortunate misdraw from Eyepiece Vibes.
That was a pretty intense game for sure. Both players were definitely pushed up to the top there. Lots of messy garbage from both of them, but some clutch down stacks also by both of them. Gruber was able to clutch it out.
Shout out to 3 PPSing DT Cannon. And then immediately losing all your PPS afterwards. Ooh, big spike. Was that a guess 3 spike? Can I get a confirmation in the chat?
Guess 3.
16.
That's clean garbage by Eyepiece Vibes here. If he's able to get to it, could send a big spike here. Yeah, and Gruber not able to quite cancel it out, so Eyepiece Vibes takes that one.
Yeah, really nice. That was a guess 3 spike, so yes.
Oh, guess 2 is in shambles now, as the streak is over.
I guess 3 though, so Jet's still the champion in the people vibes. For sure. Shout out to me referencing myself. Still gets DTPC anyway, Eyepiece Vibes. Sometimes you need to question how worth it this stick spin from Gruber is, because look at the stack right now.
Very hard. I think you just got to bail out at this point, and it might just be too late. As Eyepiece Vibes about to send this Tetris, this is gonna be all she wrote.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Rip guest tours though, who listened to me. Well, I said to not listen to me, right? So. CKI, Eyepiece Vibes, playing the lag opening for sure. Just waiting. Oh, we're back on. Great. So, instantly goes for DT. Kind of debating Gruber there, as Gruber being the homie waiting.
That happens to me every time I wait for people who are lagging, to be honest.
Yeah.
Never wait anymore.
Yeah, shout out to the time I played Cab, and Cab had like a piece stuck or something. And I kept playing, and I saw it too. And I'm like, yo, my dog, I know that you're going through stuff right now, but we're in a game.
True.
Yeah, right now we have a DT from IP's Vibes, TKI LST variation from Gruber.
Yeah, Gruber used one of the T pieces in the stack for seemingly no reason. It's just going to delay this down stack here. We'll see if IP's Vibes is able to take advantage. The next I piece is coming from Gruber, so...
Yeah, Gruber really needed to block there, yeah.
Yeah, he could have used the L piece to block. Unfortunately, he didn't see it, or he didn't know that it needed it. IP's Vibes takes the lead there, 3-2.
Yeah, pass through just like... Anybody die from pass through? That's me. Unfortunate. Infinite TST from IP's? Nah, we don't do this. Just kidding. Here we go with yeah, no, IP's Vibes taking 1 billion years to downstack from doing that greedy setup, and yeah, just dies. Unfortunate.
Yeah, committing a little bit too hard to that setup. Just had to bail out a little bit earlier. Against any sort of high APM opponent, it's really good to just bail out of whatever setup you have whenever things start going a little bit wrong. Because you can get punished really quickly.
Ooh, really nice from Ooh, that hold was really bad from IP's Vibes, yeah.
Oh, he almost found a way out. That was almost super clutch, but...
Yeah, IP's Vibes, holding the IPs, definitely no vibes there. Kind of cringe from IP's Vibes, but stick.
Maybe he changed his name after that one.
Yeah, definitely gotta be just IPs, no vibes for sure. Oh, I spin? No, we don't got those. We don't do those. Yeah, those never work. Shout out to Tetrio Spin Plus or whatever. The new spin system that still causes cringe for everyone. SRS Plus, right. It's not looking right.
It looks like Gruber's just been going for TKS starts the last few games, although now he has a TST tower here. I wonder how much he's going to commit to this. I think he should probably bail out at this point, but I mean, knowing Gruber...
There's no bailout. That was like 2008 recession type. No getting out of that for sure. Definitely needs Obama. So going back into this game,
another TKI from Gruber. Maybe some sort of an adaptation coming from him. Doesn't think that the stick spin is working anymore.
Yeah, like I said it before the match, right? It's just like IP's Vibes is gonna have like a better way of responding to stick spin, and that DT that IP's Vibes does every single time is a super. Seems like a good counter toward the stick spin. And yeah, no, Gruber needing 2 Zs there. It's covered up for a little bit. If IP's Vibes can just find a spike anywhere. No, too late. And now Gruber wastes the I though, unfortunately. Could have had a T-spin Tetris that would have killed IP's Vibes sooner.
Yeah, he gets the T-spin Tetris at the end of the day anyway, but it gives IP's Vibes enough time to get out before he is able to execute on that. And now Gruber really pushed up towards the top of the screen. IP's Vibes trying to spike him out, but some good canceling by Gruber. Maybe he's able to get to this clean garbage here. A little bit of a misdrop, but I think he'll be able to deal with that pretty easily, as he does right as I'm saying that. And now a lot of clean garbage from Gruber. Maybe he's able to turn the tide of this match.
Ooh, really nice. A T-spin double coming in here from Gruber, and that takes it. Yeah. 5-5, super close match.
Yeah, super tight. Really well played in the big game there by Gruber. Just like calmly dealing with his misdrop, knowing that it's not the end of the world. He's able to just slide an LPs there. And now, gets that perfect clear.
Ooh, the DT killer, the PC. Ooh, that S piece all the way at the top, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, it looks like a Godspin setup almost, but it's a little bit turned the wrong way. But...
Yeah, nah, go Godspin, yeah. Oh, get the hell out of here. Oh god, unfortunate, super unfortunate S piece misdrop. And now Gruber at match point. Let's see if IP's can just clutch this out right now. Gruber going for a DT. And does
misdropped it.
Oof.
Oh no, it's tragic. I don't know if he has to one.
Oop. Nah, that's that.
Nope, it's not happening.
Yeah. 6-6.
And we have a tiebreaker in our hands. What's gonna happen?
Chat, who do you got? Chat, who do you got right now, dude? Going for a LST TKI from Gruber. Signature DT from iSpin.
Whoa! Just like that. You blink and you miss it. And Ice Beast 5 sends a huge spike, clutching out that game.
Don't tell me that was a guess 4, right? That wasn't a guess 4. Right, that wasn't a guess 4, right? It was a guess 3, right?
It's gotta be a guess 3, right?
It's gotta be a guess 3.
Man, Eyepiece 5s with the clutchest of clutch spikes at the end. Where did that even come from? He did it for the people. He knew he was the people's champion. Out of nowhere, comes up with that spike. Eyepiece vibes.
Yeah, that was a guess 4.
You handsome man, you.
Last was 14. That was 14. That was a guess. Then it was guess 3, right? Yeah. Oof. Jed still ahead in every
I can't listen to the commentators because, as you know, audio's kind of dead right now. So, unfortunately, I can't really hear anybody. With that said, we're going to be undergoing a short intermission to kind of fix things, make sure everything's going fine, fix the audio, especially because Jed's been commentating for a long time. I don't want to do him like that, so give us a short moment while we fix this up. We'll be right back. Stream might die during this intermission and all that, but it is what it is. Yeah, we will be back fairly soon.